Hello and a big welcome to America Live. I'm your host, Faith Shikanga. And today I am so privileged, of course, to have two guests. Mostly it's just a single guest. But leo baraka ni nyingi nyingi. Tunashukuru sana. Thank you so much for honoring our invite. Karibu sana.
Thank you for having us.
Uko salama?
Salama.
Yeah. So I just want maybe to start with, you can introduce yourself to our lovely viewers. Start with you.
Thank you so much for the invite. My name is Ramadan Aura, known as Ramadan Rama. I come from a place called Bukura, Butsotso Southward, Urabi Sub-County, Kakamega County. Yeah.
Okay. I think Rama will do for me. Next.
Yeah, my name is mostly Zotiti. Actually, Rama is my neighbor, so we
Okay.
come from the same locality.
Okay.
And we closely work with the just for the interest of the community and of course our well-being.
Now, so currently we have people, of course, who are dealing with the CBOs. So we just want to know, how impactful are these CBOs? What is that one criteria that they normally choose to transform lives? These and more questions are just about to be answered with our guest in studio. So we'll now start with the neighbor, of course, to Rama. Karibu sana, tunashukuru. So just a backtrack, tell us about the IBEBO, this IBEBO organization. It's a CBO. Maybe you can just tell us what inspired you to kind of birth it.
Certainly, IBEBO means go and beyond borders. CBO, as it's registered, it's a legal entity. It's the starting point. It's registered and the government, the social service department. So its birth or its genesis, it came home, Matanga. By the time we were impressing this WhatsApp organization, so we had a video case at home, locality, and just members, the community members came on board. We created this WhatsApp group and we were able to actually raise a substantial amount of money to help one of us.
Okay.
So the post-funeral idea now came, hey, we have seen how much the social network we have within the society. Can we actually turn that into something else?
Yeah.
To which now we can think just beyond the Matanga, the funeral arrangement, and turn it to an entity where the community at large will benefit from that. And that is how the project came to exist.
No, so I just want to know still on that, what is that one thing? Did you identify a gap perhaps in the community that you felt you would help?
Yes. First, the much we contributed was just like a wake-up call. Hey, as a community, if we can put together, then there's
This
so much
amount,
we can do.
Umoja ni nguvu.
Yes. And we were able to help these bereaved families just beyond, because the contribution, the much we got, it was able to help beyond just the funeral cost. The cash that remained, it was actually pulled into helping now the dependents of his member. So what inspired us is the ability to put together the community.
And when was this?
It was in
2000, the year 2000.
The year 2000.
Yes.
Wow. Then IBEBO is God.
It's all soon hitting a big
Clearly. So I just want to know, maybe what are these values that normally guide your work as an organization?
So, because now registering it as a CBO, then we give it the professional identity as an organization. You need to have what is the vision of the organization, the mission, how the core values come in, and what are the objectives and how to plan to achieve it. So generally, of course, the key vision for the group is just to empower now the members and the community at large. Just to empower them into a self-reliant entity. And the key core values within the group is really on teamwork, on transparency, and integrity and accountability. Because now the constitution of IBEBO is with a maximum of 100 members.
That's quite a number. It is.
So if you don't have proper structures in place and those core values, then it's easy to get it wrong.
Yeah.
Get a false start from the beginning.
Very true. No, so I just want to know, maybe because this is where somebody would really want to know, what are some of these key issues that your organization really intends to address? Maybe I can come in with him.
Maybe before we take that one, there's an aspect of management of that group. You know, it's a huge, actually the way my colleague has said here, it's a huge group with a lot of members. 100 members are not few. So the management of the group, we have decided that we do what? We give it a structure in a way that it can be managed so easily.
Okay.
Because we have members even outside the country, what members will be there. So what we have done, we have also classified the group into chapters. Because we have members that it has members even across the country.
Okay.
So what we have done, we have put it into chapters. Those members that are working or residing within Nairobi metropolitan, we have given them a name called the Nairobi chapter. So they can meet, they have their chairperson, they have their own programs they are running there, and umbrella of IBEBO. We have those members that live from Nairobi or reside or work Western region. Okay, they are called INGO chapter members. INGO chapter members.
Okay.
Because mostly those are coming from Western.
Yeah, from Western, and Western is
Western is home. We have also members that are across the border of this country.
Yeah.
Working in maybe in Dubai, Uganda, something like that. We have given them a name called what? We actually have given them a chapter called Diaspora chapter.
Okay.
So they can easily meet and coordinate. Most of operation normally operate online.
Okay.
We meet online. You know nowadays online is everything. Internet is everything. So we meet online. We do meetings online. So that's how basically how the group is structured. Then in terms of maybe what we do,
issues that you address,
we have classified our group. The way he has put it, we are doing several programs, from economic empowerment to social empowerment.
Yeah.
We have established committees to run this organization. For example, we have a committee in charge of what? Sports. Any sporting activities that support community and other programs. We have what we call what? We have what we call a sports committee. Then apart from that, we have matters to do with health. We have what we call a health committee. For example, we do Jiga campaigns. We do basic things, outreach programs to the community. We have also a committee in charge of economic empowerment of both members and even the community. The community. It's called an investment committee, where my brother chairs. So that's how the organization is structured. Okay, thank you.
Okay, nice. So it's just an eye opener to think that we have INGO at the same time we have the diaspora, Nairobi. So of course people are under INGO. Yes. Should be. Now, so I just want to know maybe any flagship programs that you've done so far that you think have been of great impact to the community.
Yeah, maybe let me take that one because flagship projects, those are projects that touches not one sub-county. They can be, for example, we have, for example, here we are in Ramco sub-county. We have Kisaro sub-county, then we have put it, we have also Butsotso sub-county, and even Economy sub-county. So flagship projects are those that we do that touches members from these or people within these sub-counties, across the sub-counties. For example, we do JICA campaigns. JICA campaign are across the sub-counties. We find that
you move in schools?
Yes, we move in schools and communities. We do sports, for example, our annual tournament. That one is a project we do what with the other sub-counties. We have teams from Kisaro, we have teams from Lurambi, they register. So those are some of the things that we do as a flagship projects. Because basically we do flagship projects. We do as a CBO, we're supposed to operate within the county, the whole county. Yes.
Nice. So most of the members, maybe it might take time for community members to actually build that trust. So I just want to know, what is that one thing you've done to ensure that there is a trust, of course, between you and the community, and this, okay, the community, they're just not beneficiaries, but they become very very vibrant participants in the organization. They're just not beneficiaries.
Yeah, you see, we are part of the community.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that we are outside.
Yeah.
This is our brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm.
But they're the most vulnerable people in the society
Yeah.
that we target. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So if you see, we've talked of health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? We've identified within the community setup of areas we operate. Health is such a major issue that we can't fully address it. So we have sort of targeted what areas within the health sector that we can actually serve the community. And zig eradication is one of the key areas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, we've seen Zika issue in other regions across the country, but it is a major issue within
In
the
Western
Kenya.
very immense.
Yeah, it is. So we are targeting and closely working with the county government, health officers
Okay.
within the
Community promoters.
community. Yeah, they call them the community health promoters. They're even able to identify within the areas who are these people that really are affected by this. Yeah, we have the videos and photos that we can share. So we do like a Ziga campaign program just across the country. And trust me, when we visit one household, yeah, we tend to get follow-up calls from the immediate family, and they're even able to call us and tell us, look here, we have another case in the neighborhood. When do you plan to come back? And you see, with that network, with that trust, those phone calls, we are really integrating so well with the community.
True. My next question was to ask you about any success stories, but clearly you've told me about households, you've told me about schools, and if we can trickle it down to schools, do you perhaps maybe just have a rough number of the schools you've done Jiga eradication?
Yeah, we have done several, and in fact, through IBEBO Education Committee, we have an education committee that also runs that exercise. You know, IBEBO is an organization whereby we give people professionals. For example, if you have an education committee, it must be dealt with a teacher,
a professional
somebody who
teacher.
understands matters of education, who is a member.
Oh.
If it's supposed to be a member, because we have doctors, we have nurses, we have all those sorts. If it's health, we have also nurses and doctors who are members. You see, so if it's investment, we have accountants like him with us. So we have really impressed on professionalism. So, for example, in matters of education, to come to your question, we blend these committees. For example, with education, we can combine education committee with health committee to do programs in your schools. We have a tournament. Earlier I said that we normally have an annual tournament that we normally do it at the end of every year. We have done it 5th time since we started, concurrently. So after that tournament, the team that wins our tournament. Okay. Definitely, they train from our school. You know, most local football teams have no private fields to do what to train. They train from schools. So schools provide an opportunity for them for training. Now, after winning, we go back to that school, that team that won our tournament. We go to that school, we do programs. We do a campaign from that school. We purchase school items, for example, books. We purchase learning material. We purchase school uniform for the poor. Even the jersey for the football. For example, last year we did for a school called Mega Primary, just around my area. You can go if you go to our Facebook page, IBEBO Facebook page, you'll see all those programs that we have done since we started the organization. So our schools are benefiting. So when you go there, we do Jiga campaign. We buy uniforms for the vulnerable. We even go with food to support. So that's what we do in our schools.
Very thoughtful, because I almost wanted to know the criteria you normally choose to pick that school. But when you've brought in the tournament aspect,
Yes,
it is very clear to our viewers.
Yes.
So just want to know, maybe if one wants to join it, to be among the 100, maybe in a different field, a teacher perhaps who feels he can come in, and even as a volunteer, just to make it clear, what's that criteria that he or she has to follow?
Actually, we are impressing that, because some of these activities that are being funded by members. So our future plan is we reduce members' contribution, and we closely work with organization donors
Okay.
into this space.
Okay.
So for now, it's open-ended. We are accommodating any organization, whether it is just there to support or to complement our activities, as long as it's a registered and a genuine organization. It is open-ended.
Okay. So just want to know, maybe have you faced any resistance from stakeholders during the process? And how do you overcome them?
Not exactly. You know, for example, we come in a community whereby if you start a program, people think that you have some vested interests. You'll find maybe some conflicts here and there.
Yes.
From outside.
Very expected.
From outside. And as an organization, we have faced it, but but our internal structures are not allowed any infiltration from outside to ensure that they do it. They temper with the organization. No, we have really separated with the organization with any other, be it political, no, we have not done that. So our program, for example, if you want to support us,
yes, then
you come in and find that these are political organization. You not do it. You not comfortably.
Yeah. Because it has interest.
Somebody has interest.
Yes, true.
So we have already, as an organization, we have separated politics from what? Even what we have done all through for 5 years, we have never gotten any support from any political organization.
Any local leader?
Local, nothing. Nothing. It's just members compete. The way he has put it. We have a program every year. For example, we want to have a tournament this year. So we tell our members, you look here, we have a program this year, we shall be having a tournament. Members will contribute, start saving from January. Because this is a program that will be done in December. Now, say that now, what shall do, for example, every member will be required to maybe to submit 1,000 shillings for all those programs at the end of the year. So we have also given our members a leeway to save in little by little. You know, economically things are not good, isn't it? Little by little. By 30th November, our members have always saved that money on our account. So if you get partners like you, we write a proposal.
I like me. Thank you. I like the
like you. We do what? We write a proposal. Yes. Then we bring to you. Then you assess it. Okay. From that integrity perspective that he has been talking about, you know, nobody can fund you if you're not accountable and transparent. Yeah. So as an organization, we really ensure that our operation is open. It can be audited with anybody. So we write, as he'll mention, we have done what we have done. We have written proposals, and we've been supported. Okay. But you know, running these programs are very expensive. Yes, true. Very expensive because, for example, our tournament, we part about 200,000 every year. So IBEBO has pumped over 2 million in its program since its inception. But coming from members. And the community, actually we have the goodwill of the community. We have the goodwill of the community. Nice.
Actually, we tend to drive on the community.
Okay.
So it actually helps us to reduce those stakeholder confrontation. Yeah. And in case we have any issue, we have our own internal mechanism through which we are able to address it.
You know, I just like you mentioned about transparency, because if somebody intends to be a donor, that is one thing he or she will always want to know. So I just want to know, how do you ensure this transparency and accountability in the organization?
I can pick
in terms of.
See, of course, we have our internal strategic plan. And with the strategic plan, it comes with a budget. Yeah. Activities that you want to run. If it is a 5-year strategic plan, then we have activities aligned for that period. And with these activities of a budget, each activity, if we are running a health, it's a health issue, then we have the health department giving us that plan and how they need to achieve it, how they plan to raise resources. If it is sports, again, we get their budget and their plan. So we consolidate that into one budget, and we now weigh how much can we contribute as members, as IBEBO, how much are we able to like fund 30-40% of the budget, then how do we raise funds for the remaining 60%. So the accountability part becomes easy if you have a budget, because you are actually confined to work within that budget scope. And with that budget, we even share it with our donors or partners. Yes. So we can't negate from that budget, because now if you negate, then the aspect of transparency and integrity lapses.
Okay. Okay, any partners you've had so far that are helping you to amplify the impact of this great organization?
Yes, we worked with Betika, one of soccer events.
Okay. It was 2021.
Yes, we worked with Betika. The last event we worked with an insurance company.
On the insurance company.
We came in as a major partner in funding some of these initiatives we run. This year we are hopefully we're in discussion with other partners. Actually, Safaricom. Last year, Safaricom was among
partners. Okay.
Mostly community-oriented projects.
So, are you open to more partners?
Very open. Very open. Yeah. At the end of the day, we want to elevate the community.
Okay.
And anybody, whether partner and individual, philanthropic, or just as an organization or another NGO, if you're willing to work with us, then we are free and open.
Now, one would want to know maybe the decision. Yes, it's very clear it's a community-based organization, but most of the people tend to have another feeling that this organization might just start as a private business. How do we get a clear distinction between this organization and, of course, somebody who intends to start a private business, which some of the people might start in this guise of a CBO?
Yeah, maybe if I can take that one. You know, IBEBO has stood in the gap, whereby, for example, maybe taking you back, for example, schools are closing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are going to have a very long holiday.
That's true.
Of about 2.5 months. We shall have a traffic of learners at home. And we may find that maybe during this period of time, unless it's political period, you'll never see any tournament around. You'll never see any engagement that can support these kids while at home. Because when they are idle, they're supposed to die. So IBEBO has stood in the gap, whereby we actually, the way you have said, we are playing with the partners. Because keeping these learners at home whole 2-month period and they have nothing useful to do is very difficult. So as an organization, that's where we are now. Because we thought that if all these children are left idle, what can happen to the society? Cases of childhood pregnancies will be rampant. Security issues will be a problem. You see, so those are advices that as an organization we are trying to do it. We try to curb. So he has talked about the transparency and accountability. Even the community that we are coming from, it has trust in us, because we do things that we do at they see. We do. Then after that, in the aspect of accountability and transparency, we have departments that if it's a health issue, we have health department. As the chairperson, for example, we shall look for resources and hand over to the department that has a program with health. So at the end of your programs, you have to give a report. The much money that you're given, how did you spend that money? give us a report so we can be able to question. Okay. So if I'm the chairperson that I'm running everything, I cannot do what you call accountability. I cannot ask for questions because that accountability aspect we actually will miss.
Yeah.
So we have empowered the communities. We ask them questions. The committees. In education, we gave this match, for example, 30,000. What did you do? How many central parts did you buy for the girls?
True.
Give us a report. So that has made our members to have trust in us because the money they're giving out, they can see
They're seeing the
they
impact.
see the impact.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to know.
Because
It's okay. Go ahead.
just an additional point, because it's like your concern is yes, it's a CBO, but now it's being managed as a personal entity or what.
Yes.
Of course, we have the structure itself. You can't negate and start to run it as a personal entity, because even the banking, we have 3 signatories. Yeah, and before even someone goes to the bank, the 3 signatories
Have
go to
to.
the bank. They have to. We need to have the minutes, see how much money they are going to withdraw, and it's being directed to which entities or which project. So the approval process, it's so secure. We have our internal compliance mechanism. Actually, we have someone who is in charge of compliance. And if you're talking about compliance, you're looking at the internal compliance as well as external compliance. Now, external in terms of are you compliant with the KRA?
Yeah.
Is the organization compliant with the social, we call it what?
Office.
The social office entity. Yeah. So with those compliance mechanisms, it's so hard for someone to turn it and try and
Privatize it.
Then, in addition to that, you see at the end of every our entire program, we write to the partners that we are partnered with to appreciate the coordinate. For example, if I can talk to you, I tell you, madam, you see, we need. Can you support us with 10 balls? Okay, I actually, if you agree, actually I'm the chairperson, for example, then I request you, maybe you have just met somewhere, I've known you, then I request you, we have this organization, can you support us this? So it's you who knows me, isn't it?
Yeah.
What I'll do, I'll take, in fact, I'll allow you to talk to I'll refer you to the chairperson, maybe of sports. Yeah. It's true that I've talked to you, but now, for planning, and maybe support, talk to this department. So I'll exonerate myself from that area. So you are dealing with the person. If you get even any funding, we put it there in what? In
a certain sector. Yeah.
This money we have gotten, for example, from America media station. Okay, they have supported us, maybe, for example, with this item. This is how much is it. If it comes to finances, we give you a bank account. You deposit money direct on the account. That's what you have done even in the insurance company.
Okay.
You know, a company cannot give you money cash. Okay, and cannot send on a private account number. So you send to organization. So we shall give you a till or a pay bill of organization. You send money to that bill. You can be easily. You can even track that money to went.
Yeah.
You see, so that's what we have done.
Yeah, because as a donor, I would want to know.
You want to know.
I don't know why I'm owning the donor bit. Maybe I might be one of your donors. So.
We should appreciate. That I hope after this interview, you'll even be a member. Even being a donor, just be a member.
A member of the group.
Of the organization.
Now, you've talked of sports being annual, so I just want to know the forthcoming one, or you're already done with it?
No.
Any upcoming sports?
Yes, this year we're supposed to have our annual football tournament. And it's not football alone. In fact, we actually normally have several programs that runs that December. Our progress normally starts mid-December. We can have an education program whereby you bring teachers, career, for example, like you. This lady has gone to school well. Look here, she's a role model, she's a role model. So we have also those programs. We have also health programs December, whereby health committee will go to the community with nurses, with the community health promoters, that community, because you work with a government entity. You know, you cannot go to somebody's home to do a jigger program without a community health promoter of that area knowing. So what we do, we ensure that this year we have a tournament. We are in discussion with partners, and we are begging that, because it will be huge. Running a tournament is very expensive.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's very expensive. So we are pleading with all other people out there. Please come and support us. Come and nurture talents. Because through sports activity, you'll nurture talent, you promote cohesion.
Yeah.
You see, and integration.
And it's youth empowerment.
Actually, and empowerment.
Yeah, true.
So I think we are actually requesting that more people can come on board and support us. As an organization, you cannot manage alone.
True.
You cannot manage alone. So if you get partners, we'll be grateful.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. So I just want to know, because maybe if I can dig deep a bit with the health sector, because currently, okay, with what is now happening currently, there's this kind of, it's like a sickness that normally goes unnoticed. I'm talking about mental issues. Is it at the core of your vision in the health sector?
Generally, not for now. Mostly we are focused on the gender eradication because that is what we identified as a major health risk within our geographical operation.
Okay.
But we are open for these emerging other health-related complicational cases. Yeah.
Because it's a growing concern.
It is actually a major growing concern. And we see like the mental issue, if you try now to dig in, what are the drivers of all these, the mental issues? Yeah. They're so broad and they're so that's so broad that now it needs another proper planning. Because what we are careful is we start an initiative within the health sector of a specific department, and we are not able to sustain it.
Okay.
Yeah. For health, for jiggers, we've been able to sustain it. Yeah. Mental, yes, it is an issue, but we are yet to dig into that.
Okay. Now, I do realize that you've been very predominant about jiggers eradication. So I just want to know, maybe, do you feel it has been any lives you've transformed, any testimonial stories maybe you can tell? I know it's quite a number.
Yes,
You
that's
made.
what I mean. Yeah, and sometimes I wish I could share with you. You can share some videos.
Okay.
It's so inspiring because now you have a case before and a case after, and you can see it's a proper transformation. And some of these kids are just very young kids.
Yeah.
Someone 15 years now is just affected the entire body that he can't even go to school. He can't even
Concentrate.
not even forget even live in the house.
Okay.
Some are even chained within the house that they can't even get out. Yeah? So those are the people we are targeting for now.
And maybe to add on what you are saying, you know, you have talked about a mental issue.
Yeah.
You know, jiggers is connected to the mental. Because it interferes with the brains. If you are really infested with the jiggers, automatically your brains will not function well. Because you not even bathe, you not even walk. We have a situation whereby we actually have visited, the way I said, if you go to our Facebook page, those visitors are there. Real examples, and they're really frustrating, and they're really sad situation. So that mental aspect we're talking about, you know, we come from a community whereby even depression can cause even mental instability, economic status of the people. You see, people can even you actually have seen people walking on the streets talking alone, alone. You see, those are issues to do with mental cases. But sometimes through our health committee, we have nurses, people who are medical professionals who can even assess you, and actually they can draw something called preliminary assessment, and they give maybe a suggestion on what to do. But the way you said, we are still low there. It's something that maybe it will take time, but if you have psychiatrists that can help us in future, we can do it, we can engage them. Because we don't just leave that case there. After getting pursued we pursue it further. Because if you leave it there, maybe for example, pata mtu akona jiggers. Ukimtibu, alafu you don't do follow-up. Next time utapata is also infested again. So there's that way it's called follow-up.
It can reoccur.
It can reoccur.
They reoccur. Because critical are those follow-ups. Because yes, we treat you today. The day we come, we are able to treat you. We need to get you new clothing. We need to clean your house, the entire homestead.
Wow.
We need to
buy even beddings.
get beddings
Yeah.
for you, yeah, fumigate that house, yeah. So it's a complete process,
Yeah.
yeah, and we do those follow-ups just to ensure that actually you are healed from that.
Now, just to bring our viewers up to speed, maybe they might sound a bit modest with the jiggers eradication, and you're just thinking, so they're just doing away with the jiggers. But their impact is actually more, because once that is something that has deterred most students from going to school. And it really does temper with their concentration. And just as he has put it, this might actually graduate to a mental issue if it is not treated. So for any donor, any well-wisher, this is an organization that you would always want to know more about and equally be a part of. Now, so if we just go back to the community, maybe if somebody wants to contribute, maybe in as mentorship or in skills, how can they go about it? Because I have realized from his explanation, it's like you also receive handouts. For example, he has told me, if you're willing to bring balls, I might actually consider that.
Yes, thank you.
If I'm willing to bring balls, I'll be directed, so you can deal with our sports team and you bring your balls. So how can one go about it if any community person wants to contribute?
The contribution now varies. It can be financial contribution.
Yeah.
It can be now material, yeah, as we talk about works. Then it can be now the expertise part of it. Yes, we have an education, it's a career day. We need to talk to students in these specifics. So we need different guest speakers on different career fields. Yeah, you can come in as an expertise and just talk with kids,
Yeah.
nurture them for future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to know maybe how so far, how has the community responded to the very many projects that you people have engaged in? The response.
In fact, positively, because even now they're asking about our annual events.
Yeah.
Very positively. So actually we have that. We can say by and large we have support of the community. Our events attract multitude. For example, if you come at our finals, the fields are open. We provide security. For example, we engage even police provide security. So the community has impressed us, and we actually are feeling that if at all that at some stage we can stop doing this, we have actually let down the community so much. So we have that support for the community, but the problem that we have now is finances, financial programs. But we have a lot of support.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, because clearly it's like you've touched any local leader, any politician, you can, yes, embrace a partnership, but not from the government. Because I just wanted to know, maybe do you intend to ever co-work with the government?
Yeah, of course. As an organization, actually has talked about the structured ways of working, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, we don't want someone to come infiltrate us, then he take hostage with the group, start running away with it. I think you asked earlier, whereby somebody takes advantage of the organization, isn't it? And start running away with it. So actually, you can come and you can draw a memorandum if a government entity. That's why we are preferring government institutions. And like individual, because individuals will support with the institutions attached. You see, so with the government organization, we are open. We write proposals even to grants kama hizo counties, unaona, but certificate hajaipata. But actually tunafanya nini? Tunaandika proposal, tunapeleka government institutions, the auditors, because we talked about submission of actually returns, KRA. We do it annually. We do it. So even our group is tax compliant.
Now, as an organization, which legacy do you intend to leave behind? I can have both of you answers. Yeah.
Maybe let me take the finish up. Actually, we want to run a group for prosperity. This organization, we want to leave it for future generation. Even after us that we started it, we want to see it running for several years. You know, we have some groups that normally starts and after 2-3 years it collapses, it goes away. It's common. But this one, how we have really tried to ensure that we leave a legacy whereby people know that this group here started years ago and still existing. Our legacy is to ensure that the community benefits a lot from us. More students go to school, our community gets empowered, we poverty a reduction.
Yeah.
We reduce it.
Yeah, because I believe through Jiga's eradication, you're equally.
Yes, we are targeting
poverty.
we're targeting education and poverty. Because when you have jiggers, you cannot even go to shop. You cannot, because you'll be there just scratching your legs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so we want to have leave a legacy whereby people will know that this CBO existed and exists for a reason. For a reason. Yes.
Yeah. And you, the legacy that you intend to leave behind.
We are pulling actually in the same direction.
Okay.
And critically empowering the community, poverty eradication, reducing the illiteracy level in the community. And we are looking now in the next 10 years to come, the beneficiaries, our testimonies, who have been actually the students. Even we have, during the soccer tournaments, we have some of the players who are being picked by these
big teams
within the country.
So it's a platform.
It's a platform.
It's a platform. So we are looking upon them in the next 10 years. They'll come and actually take over from us. Take the group to the next level through their network and their support.
Your mission generally?
Mission is through these initiatives to empower the community and members.
Okay. Nice. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Now, in the beginning, you do realize that I mentioned we have an aspirant who, of course, wants to aspire in the forthcoming elections. Ramadan, that's the name. Sindio? So maybe if I can shift you a bit to now the political aspect of somebody who wants, of course, to vie for 2027. What are his manifestos? What is that one thing that makes him outstep the other candidates? He's just about to answer those questions currently, Saizi. Ko salama lakini?
Niko salama.
Ori moyo?
Thanks to the moyo.
Now, first thing is first, I would just want to know, what is this one thing that inspired you to get into politics?
Basically, from a previous discussion, we were talking about IBEBO.
Yeah, IBEBO.
Yeah, IBEBO is connecting my leadership skills to the community now. Because actually, the way I mentioned earlier, through that organization, we have what we call, there's a gap. And being a person who have been born, bred, and now working in the same community, I've seen so many challenges that are affecting our people. And through that organization, I've seen that I can get a platform whereby I can support them. For example, somebody can come to your house, tells you that I slept hungry, or maybe my child has been sent home from school, and he wants only 100 shillings. You know, you may find that you don't have that money, but if you have that platform, you'll get an opportunity to get even a bursary for that child to go to school, isn't it? So you'll have helped that community. So actually, what I've learned, IBEBO has taught me a lot, that we have people in position who cannot support the community. And you have people that if you get a platform, you can give back to the community. So that's one of the driving force that wants to take me into political arena to ensure that now, apart from even support the community, I want also to support even my group. Yes.
Now, have you ever had any personal experience that has shaped you to want to represent the people of Butsotso ward?
Yes, it's true, Butsotso South ward. It's true. Basically, I started learning about leadership when I was very young. His father was a counselor before, and I've learned a lot from him. And he's one of the most celebrated counselors of those days. In 2002, he was counselor here. Yes, up to 2007. I'm sure that time he had not been born. He was still a small guy. So anyway, so his father is also, he actually inspired me. And the experience that you're asking is that, yes, I have experience. One, I have an opportunity, a privilege of being born at home, went to school there, then came back, and I'm working in the same community. So I've been able to see what's actually a first-hand view to see how people are suffering. I've been the chairperson of a health facility at a very young age. I was about 26 years. In fact, I picked from his father. I was elected as the youngest
Yeah.
chairperson of health facility in Butsotso South.
At a very young age.
At a very young age. It's called Material Dispensary. I've run that facility as the chairperson for about 8 years. Actually, I work in a school now.
Oh.
I work in a school. So if I tell you that students are suffering in school, bursaries is an issue, parents are suffering. Actually, something that I've done, what I've seen, not heard. If I tell you, I've told you that I've been a chairperson of a health facility. If I tell you that patients are suffering in our health facilities, it's something that I've seen because I've been there, I've witnessed. Actually, I walk on foot from my place of home up to work. I walk on foot about 2 kilometers. I pass by very poor roads. I have that experience. Actually, I've seen it. I've shared boards of schools. I've seen how programs of schools done what operates. So I've a wealth of experience. I've done this before, and I know that I'm in position to do it again.
Just before we get into health and roads and water scarcity, I just want to know, because unemployment is something that has really derailed most of the youth from Butsotso southward. So I just want to know, what do you intend to do as a leader to empower that? Because most of the youth who are currently now the Gen Zs, they feel very dissatisfied as far as job opportunities are concerned.
Yeah, it's true. In Kenya, not even South Butsotso alone, in the whole country, there are serious issues to do the job.
Yeah.
Our youth have gone to school, have skills, but just getting an opportunity to explore those schools, those skills are not there. For instance, on my side, there's one thing that I believe: skills. Skills can empower you to be employed or to be an employer. And skills normally give you an opportunity to create employment. So I want our youth actually to think about being job creators than job seekers. And this can only happen if we have our polytechnics. For example, where I come from, we have a polytechnic called Matulith Polytechnic. Actually, that polytechnic is a hub for skills, but it has not been explored by our youth. Our youth are feeling that that institution is not helping them because, one, after graduating, for example, that polytechnic is being owned by the county, is run by the county governments. A student will go that polytechnic, will do a course, for example, tailoring. Then after some 2 years, she graduates after that polytechnic. She has a skill, but she has no startup. If that girl goes back at home without that tool to start, that skill that she has acquired from that institution will be a waste. So actually, the first thing that I want to think about is that after being equipped with the skill, how can I help you to start up? And buy a machine. For example, if you are a tailor, and buy a sewing machine, and give you, okay, and open a shop for you. You start doing what? You start creating employment.
Okay.
That was very important. Yes.
Now, I've heard you mention you are more of helping the youth create job opportunities and not just wait to have them employed. So I just want to know, maybe, because currently, if there's something that has even created this whole Gen Z Mandamano wave, is because for the longest time, the youth are they feel not represented. So how, just talk to the Butsotso Southward people, assure them that once you get into position, you will not be compromised and represent what the ground needs and not your interest.
Yeah, exactly. My people of South Butsotso, 70% of people of South Butsotso knows me by name and by character. Actually, we have run programs in South Butsotso that are supporting our youth, for example, sports. And actually, it's true that after every elections, during elections, people come with manifesto. They who doing the youth votes for them, then they go away. Now I'm telling people of South Butsotso, most people that have been voted in the previous election in South Butsotso have been coming from outside. People living in Nairobi, they come back at home, they say they fix roads, they do what they do, and they have not had that experience on the ground. So when they come with money. Today, Madam, I've been following up the burial of what? Not the burial, the funeral, the state funeral of Prime Minister Raila Odinga. And the preacher there was very categorical. Don't use money to create poverty. Because if I'm an aspirant, I come with money, I give him money. You'll vote for me. if you put me use that money, and you're denying yourself a good road, because by the time I enter into office, definitely, if the time I enter office, I'll ensure that the money that I've given you,
You recover it.
I recover it. You see?
I like how blunt you are.
Yes, you need to get water. You see, you need to get good roads. Your health facility will not have what? Will not have drugs. So that issue of compromises, you must understand the plight of the people first before you do it, before you get to office. Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to know maybe how do you intend to manage and navigate around the political climate of Kakamega County? It's very intense, as you know. So are you even open to share the political party that you intend to vie for?
Actually, political parties are dynamic. You cannot say that I'll go with this party or this particular party. Party is just like cloth. And you have seen what parties have done. People have been elected on party tickets.
Yeah.
They've been elected because of a particular party. Very powerful parties. For example, in the last elections, we had ODM, which swept almost 80% of the elective seats. But you see what's happening now. So what we need to do, personally, I want to go on the ground. Talk to the people. People should understand me. Before I toss them a party, they must accept that this person is able to do it, to deliver what he wants to do. So that I can easily give a party later, but not today. A party will come later. But I must sell my ideas to the people. People should understand me, should know me. People should know me from what I'm made up of. What's our manifesto? And manifesto is supposed to be basic, basic, and carries the aspiration of the people. Of the people. Yes.
Now, I just want to know, because of late we've had a bit of a misunderstanding between members of parliament and members of county assemblies. So I just want to know the relationship, the current relationship between MPs and MCAs. Do you think it's more of a cooperative or it's competitive in nature?
For me, I believe should be cooperative, not competitive in nature, because these are two distinct kind of elected posts. For example, an MCA works with the county government, is in the county government, and an MP works in the national government. So I don't see if the competition ought to be there, because as an MCA, you know where you're supposed to operate to. An MP knows where he's supposed to operate to. Though an MP carries a larger area of operation, but an MCA has limited. So as an MCA, as an incoming MCA, I'll ensure that I'll go to my MP. For example, MCAs don't do electricity, you know that, isn't it?
Yeah, I do.
But MPs does. So I must go to my MP and tell him, you see here, the area that I come from, for example, I come from Muyanga area. Area that I come from, my people have no electricity. How can we ensure that our people get electricity? I must have a very good working cooperation with him, so I'll be able to do. Because people cannot go to see the MP. It's me who can easily access the MP and talk to him. Okay. So it should be a cooperative, not a competitive one. Yes.
Now, if we just get into education, because most of the parents, it's a cry for most parents in sub-counties. They're complaining that with the bursaries, and this is now where you come in as if you will now be the member of the county assembly, they feel that the process that is being used for these students to get bursaries is not really transparent. And at times, students who are in dire need miss out of these opportunities, and it lands to people who know people doing it the Kenyan way, if you know what I mean.
Exactly, that one it's an unfortunate situation, and it's happening. I want to disclose this that this year I was lucky to work in a bursary committee of my area MP. And I told him, because I believe in integrity and I believe that everybody should have an equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Education is a driving force of any society. If I deny a child of a poor person a bursary, I've even denied that community getting a doctor. You see, now bursaries should not be for privilege; it should be for everybody. For example, and more so the needy. The needy. Now, actually, issue to do the bursary starts from identification. You may find that, for example, first of all, to do that, for example, an issue in the bursary MCA. Let me talk about it, because that is one of my extent of course. The bursary come by MCA. Bursary MCA is given out by the county government. For example, where I come from, last year, people applied for the bursary, which is supposed to be given this year. Until now,
delayed bursaries. That's another issue.
So the bursary must be timely. For example, I believe that if I'm an MCA, I'm supposed to give the bursary in January. Because January comes with a lot of challenges. January comes with the hunger, comes school fees, comes with farming, with everything. So ensure that your bursary should be timely,
Okay.
should be processed, for example, at the end of the year. And ensure that people who are being given bursaries are people who deserve it, not just anybody. Then too, it should be that there's what you call discrepancy in bursaries. Utapata huyu amepata pesa mingi, amepata pesa kidogo. You see, you may find that a learner in a day school is given 5,000 shillings. You see, a student in the university is given 5,000 shillings. You know that disparity is not good, because you can get the level of education. University are expensive. Day schools is easier even to pay 1,000 every day. So I want to ensure that that bursary should be meaningful.
Okay.
It should not just be a word.
Now, if I can just seek some clarity before you continue, I want to know maybe just what measures do you think you can put in place, or how best can you enhance equity when dispensing bursaries? That's the main.
It's very simple. For example, when you issue the bursary forms, isn't it? The learners come. Okay, equity comes from the number of applicants and the area of distribution. For example, you may find that in South Butsotso, where I come, we have 3 sub-locations, isn't it? Those 3 sub-locations, let me say, for example, we have secondary school. We have about 5 secondary schools. We have learners from this sub-location, then the sub-location, then the sub-location. You see, you need to know how many learners have applied from. For example, where I come from Matuli sub-location. How many learners are there? How many learners are from MCA sub-location? How many are from IBEBO sub-location? Then you combine that list. Then you know, MCA sub-location, maybe we had 10 applicants, for example, 10 applicants. IBEBO had, for example, 5 applicants. Mukaya had about, for example, 20 applicants. First of all, it starts tracing. This application, was it the issue, maybe the forms did not reach every learner, or what happened? Now, there's a serious issue to do with the bursary, whereby they have to be that trust that you said earlier.
Yeah.
Mzazi anasema, me have been applying for this bursary because the pattern. This is what you call bursary apathy. People don't even apply when the money is there. So that equity means that if it's a day scholar, learning, for example, in a school like Matuli Boys High School, okay, and a day scholar learning, for example, in Kilimo Girls High School, isn't it? They come from the same ward, isn't it? Give them equal what? Equal share. Give us 5,000. Give us 5,000. Okay. A learner, the scholar working, learning in a school outside Butsotso South, for example, there's a school called Imbale or Shikomere or Huisero, for example. This child comes from your ward. She also be given an equal opportunity. This bursary should be the same as the other bursary. So that equity should be paramount, and that is called transparency. Yes. Have a team that is can be accountable, and you as an MC, you must follow up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, and I just like your last statement, you as an MCA, you should actually make a follow-up. Now, most of the people are feeling that once you people get, that position, there's this term used with the Gen Zs, wanasema kusepa. They feel you people now just get off, because we've had so many complaints about members of county assembly who are currently not even living in their hometowns. Au tu ni Nairobi, kukuja tu kidogo, and when they come, if they're too involved with bursary dispensing, they do it in a very performative manner for the sake of wacha nionekane. And once they're done, they flee, wanarudi. So how do you intend to do it so that in a manner that the people stay in touch with you?
Actually, being an MCA, as per Kenya 20 Constitution, you are a grassroots what? Leader. When it comes to mashinani, you're supposed to be there for the people. You are doing what? In fact, with the 3 roles for an MCA or an elected person, representation is a key one.
For some, it's just a title they bear.
Yes, but for me, representation is the key one. Leave alone legislation or oversight, but you are representing your people. Yeah. These people have a problem with the water. I must be there, because you are seeing they have no water. You must represent their issues. Now, these MCAs or these leaders that you normally see disappear in the thin air after elections is that, one, they promised fake. You see, fake promises. They had manifestos that were not realistic. Actually, these people came for the sake of being elected and they go away. Or maybe they were dishing money, so they are unable to do what? To lobby for funds to help their people. So, first of all, start with the manifesto. If you want to disappear, start with the manifesto. Make your manifesto to be basic. Yes, I'll come here and do roads. I'll come here and ensure that health facilities have drugs. Our people should have water. You see, our roads should be passable. Bursaries should be meaningful and should be realistic and should be available. if those three, in fact, madam, wananchi hawataki vitu kubwa. Mwananchi hataki
Basics too.
Ataka basic.
Yeah.
Ataka basic. For example, you have gone to job. Umekuja jioni hakuna maji. It means uende kwa mtoni ufanye nini? Ulete maji. So if these services are available, if you are doing roads, then this one can only happen through public participation. Call your people. See, call the people. They help you to do planning of that year. Every financial year. This year, we want to do roads, for example. Which roads do you think that's supposed to be done? Okay? And then the sublocation maybe has things to do with the health. Ingine inataka, for example, inataka maji. So you prioritize which are the common problems affecting people in the entire world. You may find that a problem in one sublocation is not the same as the problem in the other sublocation. But you must ensure that your annual plan touches in every corner of what? Of every ward, or of your ward. So people that runs away are the people who are elected on false promises. They don't understand what people want, or they lied to you. I'll bring you this thing. I'll bring you this thing. In fact, there's one who lied to people that have even water to drink water in the entire world. Where do you get that money?
It's an unrealistic.
Is that a realistic expression? There's another one who said, "I'll buy a van in every sublocation." You see? So those are things that are not realistic. Okay. People want basic manifesto.
And they need an assurance.
That you do this. You are present. So if you run away, it means that you're not working. You'll fear. You run away because just like a father at home, you promise your family, "I'll come with this." Jioni inafika, ukuje nayo. Next time you are being asked, you'll slip away. You don't even come back home. So we need to be realistic in our manifesto. And should be basic. And our people should know these guys, because if I'm lying, people can know me. They know me very well. They know that this person is lying. He's not saying the truth, because they know me very well.
Okay. Now, in your current, the Butsotso South Ward, I just want to know maybe the current MCA. How can you rate him?
In terms of performance.
Performance, of course.
I want to be objective. I'm not because I'm his competitor anyway, but I want to be objective. His manifesto, even if you call members of South Butsotso here from this studio, they'll rate that MC.
In one of 110.
In one of 10, it's not even yet at 4. It's not even at 4. Because issues of water, he has failed completely. He's promised water, people are not getting water. Issues of roads, our roads are pathetic, and in fact, if there's any ward that has pathetic roads, it's South Butsotso. The issue to do with our health facility, it's a sad situation, because I've told you I've been one of the chairpersons of the health facility. It's a sad situation. So entirely, I can give him at most a 4. And you're just remaining with what? About 1 year and 11 months to elections. So you cannot tell me that the remaining period is sufficient enough to do that. No. Then lastly, he has refused to do public participation, because it's through public participation you can understand the needs of the people. Yes.
Okay. Because according to me, your 4 is below average, if you ask me. So I just want to know, because you've mentioned of water scarcity, and I know that is one of the key issues that is ailing Butsotso Southward. So I just want to know, what do you intend to do to change that narrative?
It's very simple. You cannot connect everybody with water. That's a fact. You cannot connect everybody with water because of the geographical setting. We have people who stays closer to the streams, our rivers, you know that, isn't it? You cannot connect that person with the water from upland.
Already proximity yake iko sawa.
So what you do, those at the river banks, isn't it? Those next to the rivers, you maintain those streams. You maintain them. Unazijenga vizuri, wanakunywa hiyo. Wale wako juu kule, there's water, for example, in South Butsotso, you have water at a place called Myenga Primary School. That water is being pumped from 2 kilometers. And it was from the river. That river, it dries up every year. There's no water completely. So where is that water? We're supposed to drill water. For example, if I drill, for example, 3 water points, central water points in South Butsotso world, that water is sufficient enough to serve people of South Butsotso because of gravity. You know that. So water is key and basic. Our mothers travel long distance, madam, to get to draw water. You see? So water is a serious thing in our area.
Now, I want you to look at your residents and maybe just take them through your key manifestos, what you intend to do different.
Yeah, my people of South Butsotso, Manifesto, as I've said earlier from this interview, my manifesto will be basic, simple, and realistic to their needs. And ensure that one, health. Health must be given a priority, first priority. Because when people are sick, they don't even go to Shamba. They cannot be empowered. Health will be the first thing. With the health, I'll ensure that our health facilities have drugs through representation. Areas that need some, for example, improvement. We have three health facilities in the Butsotso South, apart from one that is being said that is sub-county hospital or level 4 hospital. 3 health facilities. There's one in Matueli sublocation. There's one in Isumba sublocation. There's one in Chirembe sublocation. The one, actually, ukiangalia the way they are spread, they are strategic. Because they are serving people from that area. And I want to applaud my former councillor, Herbert Atiti, that I said earlier. He's the one who put up these structures, knowing that people should have good health. We have incomplete infrastructure in those health. For example, in Metro sublocation, we have a maternity ward that was started by CDF in 2016. Until now, it is torn. When I've been the chairman, I've been trying to do it. I've been trying to solicit funds to do it, to put it. So it's about 80% complete. So if that one is completed, maternal health care, people will not be moving from Matueli, from Matueli dispensary to go to Bukura, which is about 3 kilometers away, 4 kilometers away. And naturally, I don't know how it was designed that mothers gives birth at night. Suppose it has rained, it's a problem. So I'll ensure that maternal health care, I'll ensure that those health facilities, those strong structures, I'll complete them to ensure that people access health. There's an area called Emachena. Emachena is far end. That area, people walks about 6 kilometers, 7 kilometers to access health care in a place called Shirembe. And ensure that that area has what? As a health facility. As a health facility to help those people that are coming from there. There's the so-called level 4 hospital in Bukura. That level 4 hospital has just remained a name. It's even struggling to offer level 3 services. So how can you call a facility
level 4 that's struggling to offer level 3?
It's struggling to offer level 3 services. And actually, my MCA put about 15.9 million on a single maternity ward. That's building a single maternity ward. Madam, 15 million is not small change. That facility will have been given a facelift. It has good structures. It has good structures that given facelift. It has good maternity ward. So that 15 million would have even helped in repair of that staff houses. You see, first of all, give it a facelift first. After giving it a facelift, then do what? Bring staff there, bring infrastructure there, then start building new ones. You cannot start building new things when the old ones have, actually cannot maintain them. It becomes very difficult. So I'll ensure that that facility, that level 4 thing name becomes a reality. And it becomes a reality from services, not structures. A good facility is not about the structures. It's about the services they're offering. The services must be reliable, must be accessible, must be quality. They must have staff. Yes.
Nice. Now, currently the term Gen Z is no longer just a term, it's a revolution. So I just want to know, maybe as a leader, how do you intend, of course, apart from unemployment, how do you intend to bring these young people on board and make them be part of the table? Because clearly they have new ideologies that can transform lives.
Yeah, actually Gen Z, it came at the right time. I don't know, we millennials, we never thought about it. But anyway, everything has actually everything comes at the right time. That energy, the Gen Z have is the driving force of good governance, accountability, and even empowerment. Now, in my team, almost 80% of my team are young people, and they have a lot of ideas. In fact, the people helping me to develop my manifesto. They helped me to write the manifesto and bring them on the table. In fact, in the past, we've been told that youth are the leaders of tomorrow. Youth are not supposed to be on the menu. They're supposed not to be on the table. These guys are very bright. Look at the artificial intelligence. Who are driving that narrative? Are the youth.
Young people.
Are young people. So young people, what they need is just what? It's just an opportunity. Opportunity. Trust them. I know you can manage. Even this mega mall, you can manage it easily if you're given an opportunity. They want an opportunity, and opportunity must be real, must be well thought out, Call them, ask them their needs. They'll give you what they want, and you do what you build on that one. Okay. So, Gen Z, I want to promise you, Gen Z of Butsotso, you know, mnajua Rama vile anakuanga. Rama sio mtu Rama ni mtu anapenda vijana, Rama ni mtu ana associate na vijana. Rama ni mtu ana support vijana. Even size we have sports, we have football tournaments ambazo zinaendelea kwa chini za kuisani sub county. We have team like kama tuna team kama Red Stars FC kutoka hapa Matueli, kuna nyingine Imani FC. I'm supporting them. I'm supporting them. So Gen Z, you'll be in safe hands with me because we interact them on the same level. On the same level. When I interact with Rama, hata kuja Matueli mahali panakaa. Rama. So I've integrated with them and I'm inside. And it's because I'm seeing what they're going through. Yes.
Now, apart from IBEBO and the Super Cup that you've mentioned, should I call it Rama Super Cup? Allow me.
Actually, it should not be Rama Super Cup because actually that's a misconception. Actually, through IBEBO, I've said earlier, in fact, that's why it's sending even some jitters in some quarters. Management of that sports give me a name. I cannot run away from it. It helps me, it has built me a name. Wengine wanafikiria ni tournament ya Rama, but it's not mine. It's theirs. Yeah. Because me kazi yangu ni kumanage tu kwa kupatia tu guidance. But maybe in the future I'll plan to have mine and that will only target the area that I'm intended to do to represent. But IBEBO goes beyond the boundaries. Yeah, true. From the name.
So apart from IBEBO and of course whatever you've claimed to have done, I just want to know any other charity works that you've involved in the community perhaps.
Yes, I've done a lot. I've done a lot in the community. For example, this year it was in March. I wrote a proposal to Safaricom company for a school called Matueli Primary School. It was my own initiative. I went to raise ahead of that school. Nikapata watoto wana mahali pa kukaa. Nikapata watoto wanakaa chini. So I talked to the head. I write a proposal to Safaricom. Na Safaricom ka approve. They funded hiyo shule through Safaricom Foundation. In fact, I want to thank Safaricom so much for what they did to me. They funded that program na 400,000 wakanunua desks and lockers in Matueli Primary School. This is something you can see. It was my own initiative. So desks are there. What 400,000 wameleta mwezi wa tano watoto wanakalia. The grade 7, grade 6, 60 wameleta 60 lockers, wakaleta 60 chairs. These lockers za shule hizi standard za Safaricom, I think you know them. Wakaleta za ECD 12. ECD walikuwa nakaa chini na hizi ni kazi ya MCA. But I never thought about tukanunua meza za ECD. If you go to my Facebook page utaangalia those pictures ziko hapo. They are there, zile ambazo nifanya is initiative. I also support programs kama for example nimekuambia nilikuwa nikichair facilities unasikia we run outreach programs na community health promoters wa hiyo area. I support them. I'm in their welfare. Ni kwa welfare yao wakiwa na shida tunasaidiana. I'm passionate with education because mimi nilijisomesha mwenyewe nikifika wakati nisome tu kwa form 4 college ilikuwa it was my own initiative. So I'm also passionate with what with education. So I've done several the community and given opportunity I can do more.
Now, I just want to know maybe to our viewers, apart from the very many charity works you've involved in, I just want to know that one thing that the Butsotso South people, residents would want to know that will make you outstanding from the other leaders. That one thing that you really believe you possess that will make you outstand from the other leaders that Butsotso South Ward has had.
Yes, it's true. My people south of Butsotso, you know, you have had many leaders. They have come with flashy promises. And I want to tell you, I cannot promise heaven. I'll promise what I can do and what I can achieve. And what I can achieve mostly, I'll achieve it through the people-driven initiative. I want you people to trust and have hope in me that we shall sit down and draw a manifesto that will be yours, not mine. Not mine. I'll support, I'll passion with the health. I'll have passion with the health. I'll have passion with education, water, and our roads to make it accessible. So, what I want to those people to know that I'll be a people's leader. I'll be a people's leader. I'll be their servant. I'll be their servant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Anything that your colleague wants to add on? You can, as we wrap up, before we give our last remarks to Baba.
Yeah, generally my dad was an MCA then.
Okay.
And he was sort of his model.
Oh.
So within my childhood, we were exposed to that political space.
Mm-hmm.
And just hearing from what you say,
Yeah.
the passion,
Mm-hmm.
the vision he has for the South people,
Mm-hmm.
I feel it is doable, and he has what it takes to achieve it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? All he needs is the support,
Okay.
the surety of
The
the people.
people. Mm-hmm.
Some of us will be there to support him.
Sure.
Before even the auditor general knocks his door, he's the one who will be, "Hey boss, you promised us
Yeah.
you'll do ABC. This is part of your manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
Mbona in a drug or what?" Yeah. But I'm sure I've seen him manage like the health center, I've seen him playing a critical role in the education. And these are the social issues that wananchi wanataka zikuwe solved. They
Yeah.
don't want those over promises or those ambitious program
That seems to be out of reach. Yeah.
Actually, they're out of reach. And actually, ukiona Gen Z, those are among the issues that walingoja
Yeah.
from the current government to achieve. It wasn't working out.
Mm-hmm.
So, from my end, having worked with him, I trust and I believe
Okay.
he has what it takes.
Maybe just an additional question. I just want to know, what do you think about the style of Gen Zs expressing their dissatisfaction? You know, the best way they know how is mano.
Generally, it's not mano, because again, you need to understand, it's sort of a generational change.
Yeah.
My background is in computer science.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've seen the evolution of the digital space. Yeah, tukizaliwa, we didn't have these social media networks.
To mobilize,
Facebook or zimekuja. And Gen Z are actually riding or being born in that space.
True.
Yeah, they're using such platform actually to keep the government of the day
In check.
Yeah, what a politician or in MCA or whether president what chenye alisema during the campaign period. Those clips have been actually sort of what do you call it? Down the TikTok and what. Yeah, they are able to pull such video clips and re-edit and share it widely just to bring these people into accountability. This is the journey you started. This is the direction you promised. But from what you are telling us, you are completely negating from that. Tukikupea kura,
This was the agreement.
This was the agreement. So the current crop of politicians, sort of, it's a space, especially the old folks. It's a space they are struggling to fit in. And then we hear the president talking about course, AI.
He feels he needs it.
Of which it is critical. AI is actually the next big thing within the social and the technology industry. But we either cope with it or we will be left out. Gen Zs are good at it. They're really embracing it. So it's all about the rule of law. Politician, it's all about executing what you
promised.
Okay. Once you negate, unajua kitambo tukiwa wadogo, I remember TV home news, it was Moi, 15 minutes then. We were born in that environment here.
A certain kind of domination, your leaders.
From the state actually.
Sindio,
Ingekuwa ni wimbo wa taifa ikiimbwa you have to stop.
Hey.
You are shocked lazima ikuwe sijui na nini. But the current generation are sort of
loosen up.
It's not working for us. This is the direction we need. So if you want to be part of us, then you copy
you
that.
can either.
If you don't, course.
Yeah.
Tutakurusha nje. And
Kabisa.
we have a vibrant constitution.
Yeah.
It's giving us all, we understand our freedoms. Yeah. So this constitution came in 2010. Before 2010, the previous constitution, some of these freedoms are equal. Yeah. So you see the generation in really survived the previous constitution. It's quite slow. Generation imekuja in the 2010 constitution wamezaliwa in where now they understand the freedom and how to explore, then impressing it or integrating it with the digital platform. They are really advancing so fast.
And we just hope that this information does reach our leaders, because right at this particular moment, most of the people just feel that the constitution has just left to be some kind of document, because it's not really, people are not really following what it entails. So I thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. It's been such a privilege to have you. And this has been very informative to me about the organization and what CBO stands for. So maybe as we wrap up, I would just want to know maybe that one thing that you will always remember the former Prime Minister Baba for, as we mourn him.
Wow, Baba is actually Baba from the end. He stood for the common man, yeah, and he really was for good governance, yeah, that plays a critical role in most of it, like in my aspiration future, good governance, and just constitutionalism.
Okay.
Having leaders who really understand what it takes to rule the country, what it takes to abide by the law and the order of the country. So that guy who alisimamia wanyonge sana, we've seen it, we felt it. Yeah? As much as the last minute people, sort of the Gen Z now, are really against his approach or strategy in supporting the government. But someone who had studied his way of politics could come to some sense that actually, yes, Baba was supporting the Gen Z move because that is what he stood for, it's a fight he stood for. But to me, I believe walipitana on the strategy, how do we achieve it?
Yeah.
Because his politics, of course, ametoka streets. But ukiona the end
He has
of the
been
day,
for the longest time.
it walikuwa nakaa chini with
Sufuri.
the government, through those round table, by partisan. At the end of the end, see, as much as you may go to the street or what, you need to convert that issue into a policy, into a law. Yeah? That I feel hapo ndio Baba anashinda watu wengi wengine. Because is go to the streets because of this, if it is election related cases, this is the issue that is taking me to the street, and this is how we can solve that issue. So any issue that drives you to the street, look at the law. How do you convert that issue into an act of parliament? What? If it is to do with money coming to the county, less, and you go to the street, you want more money, the best you can do is ensure that issue is converted into law, so that if it is 10%, then push it to 20% and ensure it is enacted into the law. Not just going to the street and it's not enacted or so Baba really stood, and he was actually strategic almost, and we appreciate his struggle. Yeah, I believe we did this part at the age of 80. We don't expect energy, you have to push
all the way.
So let's take that mantle and
Okay, thank you. And you, because the nation is mourning, just that one thing you will remember the father of democracy for.
Actually, Baba, I've been one of the greatest supporters of Baba since I was born. He's the only person I've voted for the entire life as a president.
As a president,
I've never voted for somebody since I started voting. And the way my colleague has said here, Baba is a tower of resilience, democracy, and protection of what? Human rights. Those are key fundamental things that any good leader should possess. Because even if you hear what the preacher that was putting down,
Yes.
and I can quote what he said here. He said this: Raila Odinga was a politician who never relied on money to intimidate or win followers. He never used the power of his wallet to convince others, but instead he relied on the power of persuasion. Where today many of us, 80% of politicians lack these values and virtues that Baba possesses. So as we mourn him, the way he has said, he's done it. He's done it, and he's done it enough. Wanasema ukipewa kazi, fanya kazi mpaka mtu aone kweli huyu mtu alifanya kazi. So Baba should rest in peace. He left to us, and ensure that we do what we carry his legacy. Those that we believed in him, we should carry his legacy.
True.
Thank you.
Now, from me as the host, I think most of the people tend to, at this particular point, they're asking this one question. You know, at some point, I actually thought Baba is immortal. Why so? Because of the impact that he created. So from me, that one thing that I can remember about him is that his impact is indeed immortal. Thank you so much for always tuning in, our lovely viewers. And of course, this could not be a success without the wonderful team that I'm working with. I've been your host, Faith Shikanga, and this is Amaika Live. Always stay tuned for the latest happening. Goodbye for now.
Thank you so much.
Nashukuru.